Hey y'all, well we're back and we are going to be doing, we're continuing on with our Irish dinner. I've got the corned beef and cabbage is still over there cooking. I've made a grasshopper pie, it's in the freezer. I'm about to make a kicked up Thousand Islands dressing. You know, when you get a Reuben sandwich, it has Thousand Island dressing on it. So my husband likes to have this to dip. Now, my husband would never order a Reuben sandwich because he does not like sauerkraut, and he does not like rye bread. But you can get it on other bread, but the sauerkraut in a restaurant situation is just what you're going to get on it. So I make for him with just cabbage, not pickled, not sauerkraut. I just make the cabbage that we boil, and I chop that up real fine, and I use this dressing and make him a Reuben with that kind of cabbage, and he absolutely loves it. With Swiss cheese, it's awesome. That's one of the leftover meals from this. But anyway, I also put this on the table for people to put on their plate to dip the meat in a little bit because it's just really good. So it is very simple. I take a onion and peel it. I've got the root in intact because after I grate it, because that's what you want. You want grate because you want the juice of this orange juice of this onion versus just diced up onion, because diced up onion will give you onion flavor when you bite into it. This will give your sauce flavor because of the juice. So we're going to grate it, and I have a tendency to err on the side of caution because you can get too much onion juice in here for sure, and then you end up adding more and more and more of the mayonnaise and ketchup to try to make it, to calm it down a little bit. So I'm going to get this from the back, and let's look and see what we did. I mean, it's that much in the bowl. It's not much. So let's call that a tablespoon of grated onion. And we're going to just put that aside for the minute because we may want more. You got to taste your food as you go. You have to. So, and because I am doing this, I never measure this stuff. So I'm doing this just for you. But because I'm doing this for 9 people, and pretty much all of them love this, I'm going to make a good bit of it. So this is, I will put this recipe down, and you can cut it in half as needed, right? And here's the other thing. I don't care if I have any left over because, trust me, my husband will use this on salad because it's basically Thousand Islands. I mean, if there's any left over, I will add a little maybe heavy cream to it to thin it out just a little bit and make it more of a dressing form. But it makes a great Thousand Island dressing too. So let's start here. Now, ordinarily, I am the queen of, you got to use what you got. And I really do wish that I had some sweet pickle relish, which I don't have, because I just thought of this like later. But what I do have is my father-in-law's chow chow. And it is a relish. It is certainly a pickled relish. This one's hot. See, this is hot. He did it with jalapenos, and it's really, really, really good. So instead of using sweet pickle relish, I am going to use this chow chow. So you got to use what you got. And that is probably 2 tablespoons. Start there. Got to start somewhere. Let's get rid of this. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, so now what we got here is we've got our onion juice and we've got our sweet pickle relish, we're going to call that. And we've got our mayonnaise. And of course, we have our Dukes because we're Carolina people. I am going to add to this a half a cup of ketchup. And if I would have had any smarts, I'd have had this measured out for you. But I didn't. So we gotta wait a second. It only takes a second. Ooh. All right. We'll start with a half a cup. All right. Get this all mixed in. This really does make a great salad dressing. I mean, it's just Thousand Islands, but the grated onion makes it yummy. It really does. And I am going to put the juice of half of a lemon in here. And I'm juicing this through my fingers. Normally I use my little masher, but so that I can catch any seeds in my hand instead of fishing them out of there. Now, once in a blue moon, I miss. It happens. Mix that in. And let's taste it. Okay, we can use a little bit more onion. I can taste it, but I just don't like it to be, I like it to have that onion taste, but I don't like it to be overpowering. So now I would say instead of a tablespoon, we've got it's probably 2 tablespoons. Probably 2 tablespoons. And the other thing that I want to remind you of is that the onion flavor, just like when you put pickled jalapenos in anything, it will continue to develop. So what you taste right now may not exactly be what it is tomorrow. And that's really good. You know, I think I'm going to put a little bit more chow in here. So that's another easy tablespoon. So that's 3 tablespoons. If you're going to do this to taste, y'all, what I'm telling you is mix onion juice, grated onion, mayonnaise, ketchup, sweet pickle relish, and a little lemon juice. And do it to your taste, how you like it. But I'm telling you, that is a great, I got 34 spoons out here, but yep, and that's it. And voila, I'm done. So I will put that in the fridge, I'll cover it, put that in the fridge, and and put it in a pretty bowl, of course, on my table tomorrow night. It's all ready and all ready to go. Everything for my dinner tomorrow night will be done tonight. So that way I can just have fun with my friends. That's what you got to do. You got to get it all done ahead of time and then just enjoy your night. So I'll talk to you. Actually, I'm getting ready to make a cake now because we made the grasshopper pie, which is mint chocolate. My husband's not a fan, so he's a big baby, so I'm going to make him a cake. And who knows, maybe someone else doesn't like mint chocolate either. So they have a choice. So I'll be back in just a minute.